Okay, good morning, dear students. Manas B, Sanam, Sania, and Akanksha Vargavi. Okay, today we are going to study some of the interesting sentences about our everyday usage in our everyday usage. So you've got to recollect, or you can say you've got to learn these sentences so that you can make use of them in your everyday writing or speaking. Okay, so dear students, that is very important because what happens, like, you know uh, the main thing, like I'm teaching you the theoretical aspect now, and might be Friday and Saturday I'll teach you on Google Meet, or might be on Zoom platform, so that I can I can have direct interaction with you. Okay, which is also important because I'll give you some kind of situation, and you've got to say something on that, right? So because until unless you speak, you interact with me, and we have two-way communication, vocal communication, it is very difficult to sort of improve your performance in spoken English, and which is of course more important than your written English, right? So because what happens nowadays is, like, there are some people who know, who are good at in writing English, written English, but when it comes to spoken English, they are not able to sort of express themselves grammatically correctly. So that is why it's very important for all of us to also boost up our skill of spoken English. That is very important, right? So let's study some of the sentences from a given situation, everyday situation, which will certainly help us to make use of the most make use of these expressions. And if you make use of these expressions, certainly your spoken English will get a boost. Okay, or you can say, you can pull up your socks in English, spoken English. So let's begin today's lesson. Here you can see, dear students, there is a conversation between John and Jane, right? There is a conversation between John and Jane. Now, John is asking Jane, Jane, where to? Okay, John is asking Jane, where to? So instead of asking where are you going, you can directly ask where to, right? So, like John is asking Jane, Jane, where to? So, where to is another way of asking, or another way of saying, where are you going? Right? So, there are two ways of asking, where are you going? Number one is where to, and number two is where are you up to, right? So there are two expressions which you can learn. Number one is, there are three expressions: where are you going, next where to. Instead of saying where are you going, you can make it short and ask where to. And in English speaking countries, they do not, they use all the short sentences. Okay, they do not use the full sentence, they do not use the full expression. Likewise, where to. So it can be either a where to, or it can also be where are you off to. Where are you off to? Okay, now you see what Jane replies. Jane says, just on my way to the market, John. See, Jane didn't say I am going to the market. Jane didn't say I am going to the market. Jane said, uh, just on my way to the market. So if you are going somewhere, then you can use this short expression, right? When you interact with people, or might be when you are chatting with people, or might be when you are communicating in other means, okay, among your friends or peers, or in informal situation, you can make use of such short sentences for spoken English, right? So just on my way to the market, instead of saying I'm going to the market, you can say just on my way to the market, John. Just on my way to the market, John. Right? So, dear students, please do remember, instead of saying I am going to the market, you can say on my way to the market. Okay, on my way to the market. Next you see, good morning Tanali. Okay, next, uh, when are you likely to return? See, when are you likely to return is another way of asking. It's a beautiful way of asking when are you going to return or when are you returning. So instead of saying when are you returning, you can, there is nothing wrong in asking when are you returning. Okay, there is nothing wrong in that, when are you returning or when are you going to return. But when are you likely to return can also be used in place of when are you returning or when are you going to return. So this, any of these three you can make use of in this situation. In an hour, I suppose. So see, Jane did not reply in full sentence. In spoken English, you always remember we do not reply in full sentence. As far as possible, we can avoid full sentence. Okay. So if someone asks you when are you likely to return, you say in an hour, in half an hour, okay, in 2 hours, I suppose. Why I suppose? Because you are not perfectly sure of the exact time when you are going to return. So when you are not sure of the time of your return, then you can make use of the phrase I suppose. So instead of saying I am likely to return in an hour, you can say in an hour I suppose. Understood? So please follow the short way of answering. Please follow the, please note that we do not use the long sentence in spoken English. Okay, we tend to make it short and we answer in short sentences only, right? Then, will you drop into my place? Drop in to. Drop in, drop in means visit. Will you drop in to my place? Means will you visit my place? Drop in to means visit, right? So instead of saying will you visit my place, you can also say will you drop in to my place. Jane then says, you mean on my way back from the market? Like Jane is asking, do you mean to say that on my way back from the market I should drop into your place? Yes, of course. Okay, yes, of course. Now Jane is asking, I'm afraid I won't. I've got to reach my home urgently. Okay, so uh, why I won't here, do you know? Because the original question is in simple future tense. So if the original question is in simple future tense, like will you drop into my place? Will you drop into my place? Right? Uh, so sorry, original tense in which the sentence was asked is in simple future tense. Therefore, the answer should also be in the simple future tense. Okay. So that is why I won't. I won't means I won't be able to drop into your place. I'm afraid is a phrase which is used to indicate I am sorry. Okay, I'm afraid is a phrase which is used to indicate I am sorry, right? So I am afraid I won't, it means I am sorry that I won't be able to drop into your place. And the reason is also given by Jane here. What kind of a reason she has given? She says I have got to reach my home urgently. Okay, I've got to reach my hand home urgently. That is why I shall not be able to drop into your place. So 10. Hmm. So have you understood? How many of you are present? Can you please text me? Uh, Text me yes, so that I understand that you are listening to me, you are watching me. Can you please text me yes? I'm waiting for your response. I'm waiting for your response. Right? Like Sarang is watching, Murdula is watching. Who else? Can you please tell me? Akanksha Nikore, very good. Akanksha Nikore. Who else? Harsh Dayal, Tanali. Okay, thank you, Tanali. Who else? Let me see. Manasvi. Okay, thank you, Manasvi. Who else then? Premanshus. Okay, okay. Only few of you, it seems. Only few of you, right? Okay, see, I'm afraid, as I told you, is used to indicate I am sorry. Why I won't is mentioned here because the original question was asked in simple future, will you drop into my place? Therefore, the answer is also given in simple future, I won't. I got to reach my home urgently. Have got to, always remember, dear students, have got to is a phrase which is used for must. It means must. I must reach my home urgently. So instead of must, in spoken English, it is used, have got to is used, right? So I've got to reach my home urgently. Instead of I must reach my home urgently, I've got to reach my home urgently is a standard spoken English expression which you can also make use of whenever the situation arises in this manner, like you've got to do something. You've got to do means you must do something, something that you cannot avoid. So you can say, I've got to do this work today urgently. I've got to finish this work by this evening positively. I've got to means I must. So always remember, have got to is used for such activities which require immediate attention. Okay, so instead of must, you can use have got to. Next, okay, I see. Never mind. See here. Okay, I see. Never mind. I've got to reach my home urgently. Okay, I see. Never mind. Okay. So, do you know the meaning of never mind? What is the meaning of never mind here? Can you tell me? Oh, what is the use of never mind here? And what does never mind mean? I am waiting for your answer, dear students. Please do write uh, what is the meaning of never mind. Okay, why is never mind used in this sentence? What is the meaning of never mind? Okay, Uh, don't feel bad. Harsh says, don't feel bad. Okay. So, Harsh, let me show you the meaning somewhere here. Let me show you. Okay. See, I'll type here. See, to urge someone not to worry. Okay, not to worry. Never mind, it's all right now. Another meaning is used in refusing to answer the question. Never mind where I'm going. Okay, never mind where I'm going means, uh, suppose someone asks you, where are you going? And you are not interested to answer that question, then you can say, never mind where I'm going. Okay, it means I'll understand that you are not interested to answer me this question, or you are refusing to answer me this question. Next is used to indicate that what has been said of one thing applies even more to another. For example, he found it hard to think, never mind talk. He found it hard to think, never mind talk. Okay. What has been said of one thing applies even more to another. He found it hard to think. Okay, never mind talk. Means he found it difficult not only to think but also to talk. So that is how, or that is when never mind is used. And here in the context of this conversation, dear students, do you know why never mind is used? Never mind means here you do not feel sad. I am going to do it. I am going to like come some other day. Okay, okay, I see. Never mind means it's okay. You can make it some other time. So never mind is a word which is used for this purposes. Number one, used to urge someone not to worry. Never mind, it's all right now. Don't worry. Never mind, I'll do it now. Suppose you have been asked by a friend to do something, but you've forgotten. Your friend calls you, have you done my work? You said, never mind, I'll do it tonight. So you can say, never mind, I'll do it tonight. Right? Likewise, you can make use of never mind. And also there are two uses which I have also explained you from here. Right? So now let's move on to the next one. I'll certainly drop into yours on the weekend. See here, drop in, as I told you, drop into means visit. I'll certainly visit yours means your place on the weekend. Okay, on the weekend means it can be Saturday or Sunday. So I'll certainly drop into yours on the weekend. By the way, is there anything special, John? Nothing special. I would like to discuss with you on an important matter. I would like to see. You've got to learn this phrase also. I'd like to. If you're interested to say something, okay, or if you are intending to say something to somebody, you can say, I'd like to discuss. Okay, is it so? We'll do it on weekend. Don't say in weekend. It should all. We should only say on weekend, right? Never say on weekend. In weekend, say always on weekend, right? So don't forget, please. I'll keep waiting for you on Saturday. I'll keep waiting. Then I won't forget. I'll certainly pay a visit. Okay. So sometimes drop in, sometimes pay a visit. Okay, pay a visit can also be said in place of drop into, right? Next is thanks Jane, we will chat over a cup of coffee for a good length of time. Looking forward to your visit. So John eventually wraps up the conversation by thanking Jane and expecting that he is going to meet Jane on the weekend, right? So, thanks, Jane. We will chat over a cup of coffee for a good length of time. Good length of time means for a considerable duration of time. Looking forward to your visit. Looking forward to your visit means I am expecting your visit. So please do make use of such idioms. And Jane said, I too am super excited. Thanks. Okay. So super excited means very excited, right? So dear students, there are okay. So there are many expressions that we have learned today. You've got to revise them and make use of them in your everyday interaction, right? Might be you do not interact in English very frequently when you are not there in the school, right? Because in the house you do not usually speak in English. With friends, when you meet sometimes in the colony or somewhere in the neighborhood, you interact in your mother tongue, or might be in Marathi or Hindi. So this is how our practice of spoken English takes a backseat, right? So in order to make it a consistent habit, what I've decided from this week and onwards, like Friday and Saturday, I'll take class on Zoom. So you please do download the Zoom app on your smartphone. Most of you have Zoom app installed on your device, and those of you who do not have, you can go to Play Store and download the Zoom application, because Friday and Saturday we are going to have some interactive sessions. Okay, like I shall ask Sanika, or I shall ask Sahil, Arpita, a particular topic, a very familiar topic, and Arpita, Sanika, or Sahil, or whoever I ask will have to give me answer in 1 minute. You have to talk to me for 1 minute, right? So that I have sufficient time. 60 minute, 60-second duration is okay for me to evaluate where you are going wrong, right? So, and it will be purely based on an extempore basis, so that you do not, I mean, like, so that I can diagnose it better. Like if I give you topic in hand in advance, in that case you might learn it by heart. So it will be difficult for me to sort of evaluate as to where you are going wrong with your sentence or with your ideas, right? That is why I can give you the topic area, right? Like from entertainment, I shall ask a question. From, say for example, from um, Independence Day, I can ask you question. So I can give you the umbrella topic so that you can prepare a little bit, but I shall not give you the specific topic, because if I give you specific topic, I shall not be able to sort of like evaluate your performance on Zoom meeting, right? Okay. So, dear students, what we have learned today, see here. First of all, instead of saying where are you going, we have to say where to. Instead of replying I am on my way to the market, you can say just on my way to the market. Instead of saying I am going to the market, you can say I am on my way to the market. Okay, or you can also say just on my way to the market. Okay, then instead of saying when are you returning or when are you going to return, you can say when are you likely to return, right? See, in spoken English, most of the sentences, most of the responses that we give are in very short manner. We do not use the full sentence always. Mostly we use the short answer. Like, when are you likely to return? I am likely to return in an hour. No, it's a very long. You can say directly in an hour or so, right? Like in your mother tongue also, when people ask you question, so you answer in a similar manner, you answer in short. So in English also, you got to learn how to answer in short, right? Always remember, in spoken English, we do not answer in long sentence. Okay, as far as possible, we do not answer in long sentence. For example, do you do exercise in the morning? You say yes, I do. If you do it, and if you do not do any exercise in the morning, you can say no, I don't. Okay, no need to say no, I don't do exercise every morning. No need. Don't repeat the question. No, I don't, or yes, I do. Will you drop into? Drop into is another form of is substitute for visit. This is standard expression, so you can make use of this. Drop into. Next, on my way back means while I was returning. This is on my way back. While I was returning from the market, right? So that is called on my way back. And then Uh, you see here, you mean on my way back from the market? Yes, of course. Then I am afraid is also used for saying I am sorry. Okay, there's another way of saying I am sorry, I am afraid. You have to write. I have got to reach my home urgently. Have got to is used for something which we uh, which we which is obligatory for us. Like I have to do my work today. I have to finish my task this evening. So I've got to. Instead of saying I must finish, you can say I've got to. Right? Never mind. I already explained you. Okay. And we use never mind when we are like what we are supposed to do is something that we haven't done. Someone reminds us over phone or over a call. We can say never mind, I'll just do it. Right. Next is on the weekend, not in the weekend. Right. I would like to discuss, if you are interested to discuss something, if you are intending to do something, you can say I would like to go there, I would like to discuss this. Okay. Then dear students, pay a visit. Do you know pay a visit? Another way of saying dropping, dropping to, right? And then looking forward to your visit. Looking forward to is a standard expression. It means I am expecting your visit, right? So dear students, we have learned many phrases today. Please do make use of these phrases, okay? Because these are very important on everyday English. Yes, hearts, certainly, certainly. You remain present on Friday and Saturday, and certainly I shall give you the scope. I shall give every one of you scope. I can. First of all, you will speak all by yourself, and then I shall pair student. Like, for example, Harsh can be paired with Arya. Okay, Sahil can be paired with Vinita. Likewise, the discussion can be paired also, so that you develop the skill of group discussion, right? So and to but to begin with, this week to begin with, or might be for 2 weeks together, 3 weeks together, I shall go with the one to one interaction, like single interaction only, right? And then as you get away with your hesitation, away with your like initial hiccups, then certainly I shall pair the discussion so that you people are able to develop the skill of group discussion, which is very important in today's society. Okay, every institution, every college, every university, every job place, okay, in job interview, people will want you to join a good discussion. People want you to join a good discussion, right? So that is why our debating and group discussion skills should be enhanced, right? Okay. So, Vinita, you joined late today. Uh, Please don't be late, otherwise you'll miss out, right? So you can visit this page. Those who joined me late can visit this place website. Those who have joined me late today can visit this website so that they can revise what I have already taught. Okay, the rest of them, right? And of course, moreover, I have also revised the part that I have done previously. I mean, earlier this class. So even after that, if you have any doubt, you can go through this web page and you can revise what we have studied today. So, dear students, it's time to say goodbye to you for the day, right? So, before you leave, do register your presence, to text me your presence, and then we shall wind up our lesson for the day. So, dear students, we shall come up with another topic tomorrow. Till that time, thank you so much for being connected with me all throughout, and please be regular in your attendance, and we shall look forward to many more topics, okay, in the days ahead, right? Because it is very important for us to improve our communication skill, improve our knowledge of spoken English and written English also, right? So Thank you so much for being with me, and we shall meet tomorrow uh, with a new topic, right? So, bye bye, take care, and have a great day.